And I thought, why not document it and be a show off, basically. So let's summon the Tesla and see how well this works. I've yet to try it. I don't even know how to do it. Let's see. Okay. So you go to, I'm going to my app. Um, are y'all there? Okay, let's see. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Is anybody popping up? Probably a little bit late, isn't it? Probably ain't nobody gonna show up. So we're gonna summon the Tesla. We're not. I know people are gonna think that I'm summoning demons or something. I may do a live tonight, but I wanted to be a show off, and I wanted to try my summon feature for the first time. I've yet to try it, so I covered up my. You have to excuse my messy garage. It's a mess. So we're gonna summon the Tesla and see if it works. Okay. So I got it parked. I got the tag covered as well. So I have it right there. So let's see. I'm going into summon, and then I'm gonna try to, let's see. Okay, reverse. Grade is too steep. You're kidding me. It's too steep. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I had to bring it in a little bit. And so let's see. Okay, all right. You're kidding. Look at that. Right. I'm scared I'm gonna hit the wall. Let me get the. This shit actually works, y'all. Okay, I think we're good. But I actually summoned it for the first time. That's the first time I ever used that feature. To me, it's unnecessary. Now, let me tell you. Let me tell you what's so strange about it. Okay, so I freaked out. Did you hear that reversal sound? That it sounds like a UFO is about to. You sound like you see? Did you hear that UFO sound? Got freaking coffee or something or some type of chocolate. Okay, did you hear the UFO sound as it was reversing? So I thought something was wrong with my car when I was reversing it. When I first got it, I said, "Oh my God, they gave me a defective Tesla." The mother effers. Then I realized that Tesla actually added that reverse sound to the car because it's so silent. And let's say you're in a parking lot and people can't hear it when it's reversing. So they made the UFO sound so people could hear it when it's reversing. It's a safety feature is what I found out. And they're going to make it in the future to where you can personalize the safety or the reverse sound. So that's the first time I used my summon on my car. And what y'all think of it? So it has to be on a flat surface. It can't be on an incline. That I learned the hard way. Be right back. And my garage is on an incline, so yeah, I love that feature. You know what that's good for? Let's say you were let's say you were in a let's say you were at the store and the parking lot's not that busy, but it starts raining, right? So you come out of the store, let's say you're at Walmart or Home Depot, and literally you can just summon your car from the parking lot to come get you. Because it's raining, you don't want to get wet, you don't have no umbrella, so summon the car to come get you because it can go forward and reverse. And that's pretty neat. My car's name is Tess, Tess. I actually named her in the thing. It says, "What's the name of your car? Or what do you want to name the car?" And I put Tess. So, but yeah, I had to look. I was like, let me document my first summon because I had never used that feature, never used it, and I was like, let me do it. Let me document it because I'm gonna make this video private or unlisted. You'll be able to see it if you have the link to the video. I'm gonna make it unlisted. But I was like, let me document my first. How you been, Kathy Crackcorn? I ain't seen you in a while. I said I had to document my first summon. So it's documented. I documented my first supercharge. It's on Tyler Talks, on my other channel, Tyler Talks, and I documented my first summon. So I love that UFO sound now that I know that it's supposed to sound like that. Because at first I was like, oh my God, it's defective. It sounds like that. Oh my God. Then I realized when I looked at some tips on the Tesla, and the guy was like, normal sounds that are going to come from your Tesla, and every normal sound is coming from mine. The UFO, it sounds like a UFO is going to land. Let me tell you, the sound system in the long range Tesla, because you know, there's different sound systems in each edition, are amazing. You feel like you're immersed into the music. And inside the car, it's like a spaceship. Just like my friend Judy had said, she said she rode in her daughter's car and it's like a spaceship. It really is. It feels like you're in a spaceship, and it's so soundproof. And the way the music comes out, it's almost like you're enveloped in the music. It's like the music is a part of you and you're a part of the music. That's the only way I can describe it. It's like you're a part of the music. And y'all think I'm bullshitting. Best sound system I've heard on the car ever. And I've had 4. Best sound system ever. Thanks for the 50, Brittany. But what I found out for the ones that are going to order one, thanks for the 50, Brittany. Thank you so much for that. You're amazing. This is dedicated to you. Actually, thanks for your continued support because you've sent other ones. Thank you. If you get the standard edition, like the short range, they say it sounds not as good as the long range because the long range uses, the one I have has the subwoofers. And so all the speakers are activated in the car. And so it sounds immersive. And boy, let me tell you, that sound, I sound like I'm bragging and I'm not. I'm just so happy I got it. I'm not bragging. I'm very proud of my purchase. The only way I can describe the way the music sounds, because I can't show it to you obviously because, well, it'll be copyright and I don't need no copyright strikes. The Tesla makes you feel like you're a part of the music and the music is a part of you because it's like it's almost like it plays music the way music is supposed to be listened to. Like studio quality. The only way I can really describe it. Like it's a studio quality. But y'all got to witness my first summon. Got to witness it. Oh, let me tell you what it did. Do you know my car's camera caught me in my underwear? Let me tell you. So you know how the car has like 20 cameras or tons of cameras, right? Do you know it caught me in my underwear and it sent me an alert saying Sentry mode detects activity around your car. So I went to see what it was. It caught me in my underwear. It was like me. What happened was I forgot to bring my phone toward the car. I left it upstairs. And so the car has to detect your phone on your body or around the car for it to unlock. So I activated Sentry mode, right? Then it says it gave me a clip of the supposed event of the thief, right? I'm like, what happened to my car? And I looked at the clip on my iPad in my car. You know, it's not an iPad, but it feels like one. And it's me in my underwear trying to unlock my car, not realizing that my phone was upstairs and I could. So it basically gave me it got an underwear shot of me in my underwear. But that's a neat feature. Don't ever try to steal from a Tesla. It's got you on camera from all angles. It showed me all angles of the supposed event and me in my underwear. Let me see how many cameras does Model 3 have? Let's see, Model 3 have. I gotta change that damn battery. That's gonna drive me crazy. Let me see. That's a good question. All right. 8. Oh, it's 8 cameras. 3 in front. I thought it was more than that. 3 in front, 2 on each side, 1 at the rear. three in front, two on each side, one at the rear, and then there's two other ones. Let's see. One second. Let me see how many. No, let me. Okay. So okay. They said it's eight cameras. That's still a lot. I thought it was like 14. I don't know about my own car. Yeah, 8 cameras. And I love the underwear shot. I'm like, it literally just sent me because I activated the Sentry mode. Like I said, it didn't detect my phone, which is the phone is your key. You don't get a regular key. You get two little credit card looking keys, and then you use your phone. And I left my phone upstairs, and I went to go get something out of the car, and the car would unlock, and I saw this thing in the middle of my screen saying Sentry mode activated, and I was like, oh, okay. Then it sent me a clip, and then I watched the clip, and it's me and my big ass in my underwear trying to get into my car, and it showed me all angles of me in my underwear. I was like, that's badass. But I didn't like that angle. Thanks a lot, you fucking Tess. Thanks a lot. You made me look like a damn pig in underwear. It made me realize I was a pig in underwear. I was like, what the hell is that? I did not want to see that. But yes, this is like a dream come true. I've been wanting this car for 3 years, and I'm glad that I waited because, as you can see, it has all the really new bells and whistles, and they got rid of that chrome delete, that chrome on the side, which I didn't like the chrome. I like the black trim. So yes, best car ever, and it's not just because it's new. I do see Tesla or Tesla-like cars taking over the future. I think in the next 30 years, you'll see more electric cars on the road. I think that Tesla will become a big staple in that industry. I like this car so much that I won't even say, I can't even really count out the possibility of me getting the Tesla truck, the Cybertruck. I won't count out that. I won't count that out because I was like, I don't want to, but I would literally save up. I wouldn't get the first edition. I'd wait till they get the kinks out and then get the 2022 version. But I'm not going to count out the possibility of me getting the Cybertruck. So I just hope it comes in more colors. I don't want no silver, you know. But I definitely see Tesla taking over the. It's like this ain't a prediction. This is just like common sense. With cars like this and the quality of these cars, I see them possibly being like the head of the. And then for Apple's old busted ass trying to make an Apple car. Apple, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. You would overcharge for the basic shit. You would charge the wheels separately. Or Apple car, engine sold separately. I know this joke is being overused, but Apple car, to get into car, connect to the iCloud. No, thank you. I don't want to go through all this process of getting into a car. And I don't want to pay for my engine separately. Speakers sold separately. Apple, stay in your lane. Did you hear the news? They announced that they're going to be working on a car by 2023 or 2024. Apple, stay in your lane. Speakers sold separately. First 2 tires included in price, but have to buy the other 2 tires separately. Car doesn't come with a charger. Think about it, it's an electric car. Chargers sold separately. Apple, stay in your lane. And I'm a big Apple product. I'm on the Apple product right now, the iPad. I have the iPhone. I have the MacBook. I have all types of Apple product. Apple, stay in your lane. You know? Yeah, steering wheel sold separately. Because you know how Apple does. They sell it. Look, they stopped including the chargers in with their iPhone purchase. And they don't even include headphones no more. To my knowledge, they don't even include headphones. So you'd have to buy everything separately for that car. They'd probably charge you an assembly fee to assemble the car. Assembly fee, first 2 tires included. Speakers sold separately. And have to connect to iCloud to use it. Must use Apple Gas. Apple Gas. In fact, they're going to open up Apple gas stations. You have to use Apple Gas. They charge $5.99 a gallon. Oh, it's an electric car. I forgot. Oh, if it's a hybrid, they'll charge. Look, if it's a hybrid where it's electric and gas, it'll be like a say Apple Gas. You have to use Apple Gas. Apple's, like I said, stay in your lane, please. Yeah, I ain't with it. Oh yeah, you got to sign up their subscription service for updates. Yes, absolutely. You know, could you imagine? Look. Could you imagine the service? Could you imagine having to get service on that car for under Apple's warrant? Oh, under Apple's care? Could you imagine the price they would charge to fix your car? Think about it. A regular dealership will fuck you up financially trying to service your car. Imagine Apple's price. Oil change. Well, it won't be an oil. I'm just saying, something's wrong with it. They'll charge you $300 for a consultation fee just to look it over and see what's wrong. I can already say that's gonna be a disaster. They need to sit their asses down. Ever since Steve Jobs died, they've went crazier than a shithouse rat. I feel like that Tim Cook, I don't know what crack he's smoking. Just saying. I feel like someone could live in a Tesla. They should add a toilet in there. They really should. Here's what kills me. I about fell out of my chair when I watched the Apple iPhone 12 release, right? When the woman says, "We've eliminated the charger from the box to reduce carbon emissions." Bitch, you Tim Cook and anybody at Apple don't even know how to spell carbon emissions. And I'm gonna tell you what you're trying to reduce. You're trying to reduce production cost by forgetting the charger. You don't give a fuck about no carbon emissions, and we can fit more boxes on a pallet to be shipped. No, because the boxes are smaller. No, bitch. Let me tell you what you're really concerned about that money. So if somebody brand new, they ain't never been on the iPhone before, they buy their first iPhone, they can't even charge it out the box. They got to go buy a charger separately. Just saying, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. When they did that, it made me reconsider going to Android. Like I said, ever since Steve Jobs died, they went crazier than a shithouse rat at Apple. Purchased a 24, well, look, and then they got this big ass building that they built in Apple Valley or whoever, not Apple Valley, in Silicon Valley or Napa, California. You see the size of that damn building that they built? That big ass ring shaped building? I'm like, they're doing too much. It's just a phone. They're acting like it's gold. Or diamonds being stored or something. Like they're selling diamonds and gold. What are y'all doing? So, that's all I gotta say. And take this from somebody who's been using Apple products since 2006. I'm back from the time when you had to go to Walmart to buy iTunes cards to buy your songs. This is before they subscribed. I had one of the original iPods, not the original, but like one of the little scroll wheel iPods with the little scroll wheel that you had to touch to go pick your song. You had to go backwards or forwards. You went forwards to go down, then backwards to go up. That's how I go way back. All right. So they've disappointed me. I'm like, doing too much. Then an Apple car, sit down. You don't need to get into the car. You're just trying to compete with Tesla because you know they're the biggest tech industry, you know they're becoming big, so you're trying to compete. Sit your ass down sit down. So that's the way I put it. And I won't buy one. I won't. When it comes out, I will not. I mark my words, I will not. I don't ever say that. No. Sorry, when I go get my car serviced, I don't want to be charged premium price just to look it over. I don't want to buy my engine separately. I don't want to buy the speakers separately. I don't want to have to log into iCloud to drive my car. So So that's the way I put it. Am I boring y'all? Sorry. Did y'all know I was a technology junkie? I really am. I don't talk about it that much, but I ain't trying to bore you. I'm just, yeah. I know what y'all are saying. Damn, I'm tired of doing reading. I'm tired of hearing you talk about dumb shit. Well, guess what? I did reading today. I'm doing my readings. Don't even try me. Yes, I have used autopilot on the. I bought the full self-driving, which I think that now I do have a critique toward Tesla. And let me tell you what I got to call Tesla out on. I'm gonna need to call Elon Musk out and Tesla for this. You charge 10 grand for full self-driving. I've used full self-driving. I was one of the idiots that purchased it, which is it's great. I'm just trying to make a point here. 10,000 for full self-driving. It should be tops maybe 4,000 to 5,000. Not no damn 10,000. See, and that's what that don't start going. See, I think Tesla's starting to do the Apple on us. But Tesla, thanks for the 3, Lindsay. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I gotta call Elon Musk out. And I also have to say something else to Elon Musk. He don't watch. He don't know who the fuck I am. I'm just saying. I'm just talking shit. You made me go 2 days without my premium connectivity that I got a whole year subscription, a free subscription for a year because I bought the car. You made me go 2 days with no Netflix, no internet service, only had standard connectivity. You can't do nothing. You can't watch YouTube, Netflix, and nothing when you're supercharging or anything. So I had to go 2 days. I want my 2 days worth of reimbursement for having to go 2 days without my premium. I'm just fucking around. I'm joking. I'm joking. But overall, I really don't have much negative to say. My only critique is they charge too much for the full self-driving. That's my only critique. Way too much. Charge way too much. Oh, my roast is cooking still. Look. Let me make sure. I think it's done. Don't y'all think? Yeah, I think it's done. Let me get a fork. 1 second. Shouldn't be eating no ways. Gym's closed, so I can't go to the car. I can't do my cardio. Let's see. Okay. Is it done? Yes. It's. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. Let me try it. Mmm. Hot. Mmm. Very good. Damn, that's good. That's really good. Oh. I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoke vapes. Vapes. You know what? I'm glad I switched to vapes. I can smoke in my Tesla, and it has no smell to it. I can vape all I want in my Tesla, and it won't have no after smell. That's what I love, because I ruined my former cars for smoking in them. So I have a fresh new lease, a fresh new car, and I don't have to worry about getting the smoke smell. Vape leaves no smell at all. Thanks for the 20, Amanda. Appreciate that. You can't even tell if somebody vapes. The only way you're going to tell is if you actually see them doing it. If they did it in secret, you would never know they did it. So, how did you change from cigarettes to vape? Look, let me tell y'all. It's super easy. Once you get used to vaping, you'll never go back to cigarettes, because vaping, it actually tastes better. And you can have mango flavor, strawberry flavor, other than stupid California who's trying to ban. I think they already banned flavor vapes, didn't they? You know how California has to add their 2 cents to everything when people didn't ask for a fucking penny. California adds their 2 cents where people didn't ask for a penny, don't they? So I'm saying, it's like, I think California, but yeah, I think you can get you can get flavored vapes in pretty much every state. I think California banned them. To my knowledge, I think they did. But it's very easy. and I don't crave a cigarette anymore at all. Only time I smoke cigarettes is when I go to the casinos. Might as well look. If you're a smoker, let's say you switch to vape. When you go to casinos in Vegas, you might as well just smoke cigarettes while you're there. You're gonna smell like cigarettes when you leave because everybody else is smoking. You might as well just have cigarettes right along with them. That's the only time I'll have a cigarette is at the casino. It's, yeah. I gotta go to California in a few days. I'm gonna go see a friend who I haven't seen in years. So I'm like, oh, at least I got the Tesla now to help me with California's traffic. Jesus, poor Tesla. Got a poor Tess out there. She's got to deal with California traffic in a few days. Sorry, Tess. Sorry in advance. Just saying, both of our lives are gonna be at risk in California's traffic, but we can do this. Don't come to California. Why not, MM? What is that? What are you trying to say? Don't come to California for? One second. Thanks so much, Amanda, for that. Appreciate that. I gotta get my I can go where the hell I want to. Who are you trying to boss around? Just saying. It's all shut. Oh, they're probably saying because it is shut down, isn't it? I'm just going to see my friend. I ain't going to have a brunch or a cocktail. But I'm telling you, oh yeah, California is overrated, Empress. California is so overrated. I want to move. I suggest you. California is designed to it draws you in, but it won't spit you out. That was in a song. What song was that? I forgot. But the thing is, it sucks you in with this promise of constant sunshine, happiness, beaches everywhere. You get there and you're just basically like, what the fuck is this? It's overly populated. You got to sit in traffic 4 or 5 hours a day. It ain't worth it. And it'll break you. California charges 13% plus of state tax. So once federal is done raping you, federal tax, which is like 30 something, depending on your income, of course, 30 something percent, then California comes in and adds their 13%. So really half your income's gone at the end of the year. Move to a state, and I'm saying this to the business people out there in my subscriber base, move to a state that has no income taxes because federal's already raping you. Why do you want your state to come in and add it? Because even Georgia has a state tax. In Vegas, there is no state tax, so I only pay federal. I don't owe Vegas nothing at the end of the year. Nevada. Nevada. So that's the way I put it. Thanks for the 199, Lindsay. I don't know why I'm using this as a talk channel. I could have been on Tyler Talks, but I was just too excited to use my summon feature. I just pressed live. 1 second, be right back. 1 second. Yeah, but I gotta go. I gotta go deal with California soon. But I'm only gonna be there for a day, so I ain't really worried. Thanks, Kaiser, for the 20. Appreciate that. Any business person, if you're smart, stay the fuck out of California. Live there half of the year. What you do is, if you want to be in California, if you're a business person who's successful, you can live in California still, have you a house there, but don't live there. That way they can't rape you when it comes to state tax. If you make a lot of money, they're going to be taking a big chunk out of it. live there for a little bit of the year and if you have that type of money, of course, and then stay in another state with no state tax. That way they can't rape you at the end of the year. So don't ever, as a business person, you have no business in California, period. Why do you think Tesla's moving to Texas? Tesla's headquarters moving to Texas. A lot of businesses are taking their business elsewhere because of their taxes and their restrictions and their regular. Look how they got everything so fucking closed down. How is California even surviving right now? Disneyland's closed, Universal Studios is closed, Six Flags is closed, all the major things are closed, this is closed, that. How are they surviving? How's the how's the economy even getting through? It's beyond me. So, well, thank you, Mara. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, but I had to document my first summon, all right? I had to document it. I documented my first supercharge and my first summon, and I'll stop talking about the Tesla now. She won't be featured on this channel anymore. I say that now, but we'll see. She won't be featured on this channel anymore. Tess is no longer on. Tess will not be. Let me tell you, everywhere I go now. Oh, I love your car. Oh my God, especially at drive-thrus, at the same Starbucks drive-thru, two employees. Oh my God, you got one of those? Oh my God, like the one just literally when I went to Starbucks a second ago. Before I even got up to the thing to pay for mine, there was a car in front of me getting their drink and paying for theirs, right? I saw him looking out the window going like that. I'm like, why is he looking at me like that? I get up there, he goes, dude, I love your car. He says, is that the one that goes from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds? I'm like, yeah. He says, oh my God, is it the long range or the short range? I said, it's the long range. I'm like, she's getting more attention than me. And then the lady before, at the same Starbucks, she goes, my son would die for one of those cars. That's all he talks about is the Model 3. Oh, that's one of them Teslas. No, this is how she said it. She goes, that's one of them Teslas, isn't it? I was like, yeah. She said just like that. She said, that's one of them Teslas, isn't it? She goes, my son would die for one of those. That's all he talks about. So now, and then at red lights, I'll see people go like that. And I'm like, oh, Lord, here this goes. Oh, Lord, Tess is becoming the attention whore. So she's staying off my channel from now on. All right? Tess is doing too much. I think my Tess is a Leo. She's red, which is a fire sign color, and she's an attention whore. So yes. So I think that my car is a Leo. I don't care when she was created. Technically, she's a Sagittarius. She was created in December, I'm assuming. I knew she was a fire sign. I knew it. Yes. But yes, she's a Sagittarius. Because I think she was created in November. I ordered her in October, and she didn't start really going into production because I remember they kept sending me updates saying it'll be ready this time. So I think she was created in like late November. I think late November or early December. So she's technically a Sagittarius. So let me tell you a trick. Treat your cars. I learned this from my mama. Thank you for the 20, Kaiser Tillis. Thank you so much. I learned this from my mama. Treat your cars like they're a person. You talk to them good and they'll treat you good. It's like a manifestation law. What you treat good will treat you good back in return. You know what I'm saying? In certain circumstances, of course. But talk to your car, you treat them good, and they'll treat you good. And my mama taught me that. She learned that from her mama. So I think it's like a manifestation law in a sense. What you nurture and you take care of, you get it serviced when it needs it, it'll treat you good too. You name your car, refer to him or her as a name. Although all my cars are females, I never had a male car. To me, I just always had female cars. So I've had Delilah, Roxy, Christine, and now Tess. Delilah, actually, this is what happens when you treat your car good. I had a Toyota 2004. She almost has 300,000 miles. I gave her to my mama, right? Do you know she's still on the road to this day? Almost at 300,000 miles. My mama treats Delilah good. She goes, look, this is how my mama refers to Delilah. I'm not kidding. So my sister and her boyfriend, when we were staying at the cabin, they drove Delilah up to the cabin. You know, Mama was a little worried about that because it's an older car. Like, that's a lot of mileage and all this. And she goes, Delilah actually made it. And she goes, oh, I'm so glad to see Delilah here. Look, Tyler, Delilah made it. And so she talks to her car like it's a human. She goes, don't you just love Delilah? She's so reliable. I love Delilah. My brother had a Crown Victoria and called her Queen Vicky. Queen Vicky. I summoned my car. I knew that if I should have thought about this. Let's summon it. I knew people were gonna think I was summoning spirits. What I meant by summon was, if you go to the very beginning of the video, I summoned my car to come into the garage, to reverse itself into the garage through the app, of course. Not summoning spirits. So, any thoughts on New Jersey? What happened? There was an explosion in Nashville today, or I think was it Nashville? Remember, I predicted where I got it wrong. Some of you will remember, and one of my subscribers have pointed it out. Said, Tyler, your prediction came true. You said an explosion for this year, and the only where I got it wrong was I said it was going to be like near the Gulf Coast or the Midwest. That ain't nowhere near the Gulf Coast or Midwest, to my knowledge. So I kind of got it wrong location-wise. But remember, I said soon there will be a explosion, and there was a big explosion, and it made the news and everything. It was like breaking news in Nashville, but I got the location wrong. So maybe I didn't get it right after all. So I'm not going to take claim of that prediction. Hey, Cindy G, how you been? I'm not going to take claim of that prediction, but I did say an explosion. I got for 2021, Trump will surrender. Like, I feel like he won't go. I feel like he'll go out with not much of a fight. It's what I feel like this moves on, and really nothing he can do anyway. So that's common sense. But I got no, like, just throwing your hands up, shrink reversed. Any major events that happened that, of course, more fires. West Coast, of course, that's what's being pointed out the most. In the West Coast, more fires, and probably, let's see, what else? What came to my head was dropping bombs. I don't know if there's, okay, I don't get this heavily. What I get is dropping bombs dropping. Be careful of terrorist attacks, America. It feels more along the West, but I could be wrong. But be careful with terrorist attacks. And I feel like it may not even be next year. It could be 2022 as well, is what I got in my head. But be careful with terrorist attacks. I don't know why. I don't know if it's terror attacks or if it's just somebody bombing bombs, like some Eric Rudolph bullshit. Or somebody just dropping bombs in the bathroom, like Swayze says. Like, you know. Let's see. But yeah. And it may not even be this year. And this is not a cop out, but who's just trying to cop out in case you don't know. I feel like it could even be next 2020. There's like something about a terrorist attack or some type of bombs dropping. Because I got the song in my head, Bombs on Baghdad. Is there a war? I don't know. I'm gonna delete this prediction. They hope somebody. Let me tell you, some people like literally make up shit that I said. I never said COVID would end. I don't know where they got that. I said it would probably loosen up, and I was maybe a little bit wrong about that. But the thing is, I didn't say it would just totally end. I don't know what somebody said. Tyler said that. No, he didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth, lady. So he felt in New Jersey as a state. I went to New Jersey once. It was all right. I like their accents. Their accents are cool. You know, get out of here. Water. It's so hot. I gotta get some water. Go get the keys in my car. They have the weirdest accent. I was at the laundromat one time, and this lady was like in there, and she was getting irritated because people were not closing the bathroom door. She said, "Will you close the door?" Just like that. I swear, I was at the laundromat at that time. I was living out of my car. I had all my clothes in the car. Stopped by this, I'll never forget it. I stopped by this laundromat in New Jersey. It was either Massachusetts or New Jersey. Can't remember. It was up north, I know that. And she goes, will you close the door? Just like that. Literally, will you close the door? Close the door. I'll never forget that. It's sad that out of all the events that happened in that area, the one event I remember is, will you close the door? Where in the South, they go, will you close the door? Man, let me tell you, my wife left me for that bastard next door. That stupid bitch. I should have never married her. But she had my kids, and you know, I'm a Southern Baptist. When we gotta marry who we have kids with. But that bitch, she ran off with me. She ran off on me with the next door neighbor. It's not. That is an exaggeration. Somebody says, Kaiser says, we don't sound like that, but I do know areas, especially Alabama. Alabama has the thickest accent. Okay, I went to Alabama actually recently. Remember, I had to go to a funeral, right? And I could hear that strong Alabama accent. It was so strong. I was like, oh my God, it's stronger than Georgia's. Go out in my car and get my keys. Damn. I can't stand when I do that. Meet me over yonder. Oh my God, it's like, yes, I'm from that area. I know the way people talk, okay? West Coast. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you believe that Miley Cyrus broke up with her long-term boyfriend? Can you believe that? In fact, Miley Cyrus is my neighbor. She lives, I live in California, she's my neighbor. I see her riding through in her Maserati all the time, yes. Oh my God. Like totally do an English accent. I've got to go to the store, So I went to the store and the clerk looked at me and said, oh, I'm not really that good at the English accent. I'll try it. Let me attempt to. I've got to go drink some water, I need to quench my thirst. I've got to go drink some water. I got to go drive my car. I'm a little sleepy. That's English Northern. Oh my God. Oh no. I can't do an Australian. They have a weird one. I cannot do theirs to save my life. Jolly old chap. Don't start with the asking questions about what my race is. It's none of your business. I've already said it a many times. If you don't listen the first time, then you just don't listen. Then you just don't know. Will you please tell Mikey to call me? I've got to go wait, let me do the Nicki Minaj British accent. Wait a second. Roman, stop it. Stop it. You've gone mad. Mad, I tell you, mad. You and this boy Slim Shady. What's going on? They'll lock you in a jail cell. They'll put you away. Take my warning, Roman, please. Yes, that's like really over the top. Listen to your mother, Martha. Don't ask stupid questions, folks. You're in here asking dumb questions that's irrelevant. Stop asking stupid questions. See, Florida doesn't have an accent. Let me tell you why Florida doesn't have an accent. Because it's like a melting pot down there. People from the north move there. People from the west coast move there because it's cheap. And cheap housing. Of course it's going to be cheap housing because the bitch is going to be knocked off the map one day there's a hurricane every year in Florida. Of course it's going to be cheap. They move there because it's cheap and it's like a little oasis. Of course it's cheap real estate because they know. You better have good insurance on your house in Florida. Every year, as a native of Georgia, ask any native of Georgia how often Floridians will flock to Georgia because of a hurricane about to hit their state. Every year we have them like basically flock into our area. So Cheerio, there is no accent there because it's all like a melting pot of northern, western, Midwest, Texas people. It's like it's really just there's no like official accent. Alaska, I want to go to Alaska. Paulding County. It's fun talking to all of you. It's fun talking to you all. I want to try different countries, but all these restrictions, I thought I was going to go overseas. Looks like I'm not now. It looks like I'm not now. I was really looking forward to going to like the the Netherlands. That's where I wanted to go. Doesn't look like it now. Thanks to COVID. What did I come out here to get? I came out to get something. Let's see. Oh, I love my Tesla. Thanks for asking. I want to go to Asia too. Asia has always been a place I wanted to go. Where I always wanted to go. I would love to go. Tokyo, that's in Japan, correct? I think, Lord, I hope that is. Or Beijing, I think that's in China. I do know a little bit about geography. I think that's Tokyo's Japan. Who gives a shit? I don't know. That sounded so rude. When I say I don't give a shit, that's me surrendering. Like, I don't know what to say, So, I will. When I get a GoPro, I may actually do live driving for my Tesla. I'll put it on my other channel, Tyler Talks, and show you how it works and all that. Thanks for the 15, Lindsay. Appreciate that. But yeah. Well, thank you, Kathleen. Appreciate that. I'm scared to wash my car. You don't need a wash. I'm going to have okay, do y'all think I should, tell me, do you think I should do a touchless car wash where you just like the ones where you just wash the car, you don't touch it with anything? Like, you know how you can go to those like little side of the road washers that you don't really have to touch it. It's got soap included into the washer and just wash it touchlessly. Because I don't really want nothing to touch it. I don't want no scratches. I don't know what to do. It's my biggest blockage in regards to the car. And I find any reason to go drive. I've drove to the Strip 3 times in the last few days. What's touch free? Let's see. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Well, I don't think I should touch a professional detailer. I have not tried the Irish Cream Cold Brew. It's funny you say that because I thought about trying it, but I'm like, okay, I like to stick with Old Faithful, my Venti Ice Skinny Cinnamon Dolce Latte. The Strip, I don't think things are open because the Strip is dead. I drove to the Strip just tonight actually, and there wasn't nothing there. I drove there last night, nothing there. Like, you'll see a few people, but it ain't really nothing significant. So if things are open, I'd actually suggest you go now. You can avoid the crowd. If you're a casino person, then go to a casino. I don't know if they're open or not. I don't know. I ain't even checked, honestly. Yes, I love Vegas. I do. But yes. So, I'm going to get off of here. You know what? I may pop on and just go ahead and... Do y'all want a Lenormand read? You want to see what Lenormand has to say? Would you prefer Lenormand or would you prefer a Collective Zaria? I'm going to go base Collective Zaria or Lenormand. Lenormand are these. Lenormand, let's see, Zaria. I think, you know what, people's Collective Zaria, I see a lot of Zarias. It keeps freezing. Zaria. Well, let's try to do both. All right, so I'm gonna do a collective. It's not gonna be all signs. I feel like collective, you can still get a message from it. And guy convinced me to go through a cloth one. Damn thing, swirl my black paint. Exactly, that's what I'm afraid of. With that, okay. I'll be back on. Give me about 15 to 20 minutes and I'll be back on. Thanks for the super chats, y'all. I didn't do much to get there, but thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, Lindsay. What's the energy for Cancer, male, and Leo woman? I can't, I'm not doing, let me just see what I get. The child, you pulled the child, and the tree reversed. I feel like something's not grounded, it won't be stable. Have to do with children, or this could be somebody who's immature. I don't get stability. I actually get opportunity missed, or somebody that gets away, or something like that. That's what I get as well. With that being said, you all have a good one. I'm about to pop on here and do the Zaria. I'll do Zaria and Lenormand. I'll do both. I'm gonna go up to my office and do it. All right, so y'all tune back in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna close this out and I'm gonna come right back in. So just go ahead and just be ready for the pop up in here. Literally, I'm gonna close this out and pop right back up. All right. Thanks so much for that. Appreciate that. Thank you.